Hey guys, Eddie here from Dilleen Property. Today I'm going to give you some tips on how to save for your first investment property and what has worked for me. This is, as always, is not financial advice or anything like that, but this is just what worked best for me when I was saving lots and lots of property deposits. One of the things that, from over the last, say, 10 years, for example, which has allowed me to save a lot of money, is not buying designer clothes. Over the last, say 10 years, and I'm 27 at the moment, I started saving for my first property when I was probably about 16 years old, around that. And, I've basically been saving year on year and just trying to buy as many properties as I could. I've used equity as well to help buy some more properties, but I've saved a lot of genuine deposits. Yeah, going back to it, number one, when I was 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, a lot of my friends and all that kind of stuff, people I knew would buy designer clothes. They'd spend, $150 on a shirt when, I'd buy a shirt for $10, $15, etc. Over a 5-10 year period, that makes thousands of dollars of difference. So that's number one. I just say, don't try to look cool. Don't, be silly and just, try to do it for what other people think and all that kind of stuff. I don't care what other people think. That's what's worked best for me, and it's definitely worked. So forget about designer clothes. Another one would be try not to spend much on coffee. If you're a coffee drinker, I love coffee. I drink coffee more than anyone. But when I was working at lots of different companies and businesses and stuff over the last 6 years, I'd see people every single day. They'd probably spend $10. They buy 2 coffees a day, $5 each. Then they buy something to eat as well. So if they're spending $15 a day just on coffee, or say $10 even a day, they're doing that 5 days a week. That's $50 per week over the course of 5 years. There's a property deposit right there. You know what I mean? Like, that's a massive amount. For me, even though back then I was always just saving as much as I could. I'd have that in the back of my mind, like, this money just adds up and I'm working just to buy coffee. Like, it's ridiculous. And you've got to enjoy yourself, and that kind of stuff. But I ended up I would still buy a coffee here and there, every now and then, but I stick to, instant coffee or something that was a cheaper alternative that would do it, basically. So that makes a massive difference. Over a 3 to 5 year period can save you thousands and thousands of dollars. Another one's groceries. Growing up from a very humble beginning background, right from the get-go, I was never one to buy really expensive food in terms of that. I'd always, if you can squeeze out your grocery bill, say $50 here, say $50 there, that can equal thousands of dollars per year over a 3-4 year period. You've got to be very frugal in that sense if you're saving to get your first deposit. Another one which I've done was a massive thing. I got a second job. I was working full-time 40 to 45, 50 hours a week. And I got a second job as a bartender, just to save more money. So I'd do an extra 15, 20 hours, sometimes 30 hours a week on top of full-time work just to save more money. And when I was 18 and 22, between the ages of 22 and a little bit older than that, doing that, I still was able to go out on the weekends, still able to go out Friday nights, Saturday nights, and party and all that kind of stuff with friends a lot of the time. So you can do both. You really do. It's not that you have to just not have fun and save for years and years and years. You can do both. You've just got to be very smart about it. Another thing I definitely would recommend doing is what's worked for me. I'm not saying you should do it, but I sold stuff that I didn't need. When I was saving to get my 5th or 6th property, and I had a car that was almost worth $10,000, I just sold the car, bought a car for $1,000, put that $9,000 difference into another property, and then I sold some other stuff that I just collected over the years. Got $200 there, $500 there, $1,000 there, and just save to get the next property. So that's something you can do. Whether it worked for me, not saying it's going to work for you, but that's what you can do. So I guess in terms of saving for a property deposit, it's very, very easy to get started still to this day in purchasing an investment property in a metro area for under 30,000. So it's very, very easy to do that. And I hope this video has helped. If you have any other questions or anything that you want me to elaborate on, send me an email through. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next video. Bye.